Hey everyone, it's Moneyflip here. This is the weekly webinar watch list of February the 7th, Super Bowl Sunday. Um, in short, the markets look like they are at critical supports here. As you can see, I have up a chart of SPY. Look at all of these wicks held at 23% right there. Kind of where it just, from this whole run down. So it's just been bouncing back and forth in here. But anyway, just to see that, I'm going to remove this. Look at this right here, okay? Basically the 187 level. The market shows weakness tomorrow. 187 is the key level I'm watching. I just feel like if 187 breaks, it's going to get ugly, okay? With that said, look at this. See this right here? All these are 187. I'm going to put my cursor back here. 187 there, and basically 187 right here. So that is, without a doubt, super critical support. Market could pull a little bit of a fake, may fade a little bit. If it fades, watch the 187 on SPY. 187 fails, man, it's just open up the damn floodgates, because that's probably what's going to happen. Same concept is going to be on the SPOOs, SPX, 1871. See how that corresponds pretty much? 1871, 1865. So let's just say for the sake of the SPOOs, 1870, 1865, somewhere in that range needs to be held. Who else got? NASDAQ futures. NASDAQ, to me, out of most of the indices, looks the worst. But anyway, all of the ETFs pretty much have this same chart right here of the markets. All right. That one's been kind of pushing, but anyway, still got a critical support. Pretty much right there, so it's a little bit different. Anyway, I just thought I'd bring that one up. Let's just take a quick look at crude. Crude in this range here, so we'll see what that one does. Okay, back to the list of tickers. Alright, I've got quite a few here, so I'm just going to kind of run through them real quick so that you can see what I see. I did try to find some bull charts as well as the bear charts. The bear charts are the ones staring at us in the face. Watch them with the market. As I go through this list of stocks that I'm watching and have plays ready, already planned out for them, there are some that just buck the trend of the market. So anyway, we'll get right on in. Some of these I've been over in other watch lists. So this is IBM. I've been saying all week long, watch IBM when it got back up in here to start to fill that gap. So it filled its gap even on that day yesterday. IBM gained almost a buck. Okay. Now word is that they're doing their buyback. They have their dividend here. Look at the past one. 1 second. The days when they've paid their dividend haven't been, seem to have been down days. Anyway, I'll be watching IBM tomorrow. That one's one just on my main watch. Like I said, I feel like it's done pretty good to fill that gap. Looking for this thing to resume its trend. Okay. Watch it to maybe shoot on up to close to 130. If it does, because it did put in this candle close at the highs, so it may have some more Momo left. But watch it to push on up to 130, this level right here, and then go for the pullback. So IBM, watch for it to finish pushing to 130 if it shows up green in the morning. If not, I like this one to just go and fade back down. Okay, that's IBM. Next one is Celgene. This one is critical with the market, period. Market bust a move lower. I think this one is going to bust a move. And you could get, this one can put in some nice range. On Friday it was down $4, but like I said, watch it with the market because it pulled with the market, and it'll have a critical level right here. So just like SPY, if SPY bust 187 looks really weak, I look for Celgene to come on with it. FISV. This one, I more so like it to the upside. Now, as you can see, well, let me go back here. Very good chart on the weekly. All right, very steady uptrend. Would have been nice to catch this one down here. See how it keeps hitting these moving averages. When it gets down there, that's like prime time buying opportunity. Just 34 EMA. Same thing here. The EMA is actually converged a little bit. The 8 and the 21 on a weekly, and then it started to push a little bit higher. So I'll take that back to the daily. I like for this one to pull back probably about 92, 92.50, and then continue higher, because for me this looks like a magnet right here, the 97.76, but I would like for it to pull on back more, like I said, 92.50, and then maybe watch this one to get long again. So that's FISV. Next, Nike. I like this one. Yeah, Nike looks like it's dead in the water right now. Put in this nice bounce. This was when I was watching Nike before. Okay, so I like it when they do this, bounce back up. Nike's sitting into some critical support right here. All right, that's why I drew that line. If Nike breaks, what is that? 57, 56, 50. Yeah, this line right here is 57, 56, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So that was 57, 56 is the close of this candle right here. All right. So basically 57.50 is what I'm watching. Get under 57. Sorry. Get under 56.50. I know I'm getting my numbers mixed up. Get under 56.50. Nike's in trouble. So I'll be watching for 56, 57 to hold. If 57 doesn't hold, then I'm targeting 56.50, but that's the level I want to see break. 56.50 breaks and Nike goes down the gutter, I think, quite fast. Probably won't catch any support until it gets around 54. Okay, so that's Nike. Home oil. All right, I actually like the way this one is kind of ran back up a bit. It's sitting right here at resistance. Okay. Watching it with oil, but since it's sitting right here at resistance, break about, let me see what this is. 80.27 was the high. Yeah. Watch it break 80 and push over to 80.25. Okay. I'm sorry. 80.25. Get over 80.25. I like it to give me some Momo and get long. Back under 80, it probably goes ahead and pulls back a bit. Okay, but just watch that one with oil. That's pretty much the key on that one. STZ, as you can see, this one's in trouble, bad. All right. I actually like this one for a continuation to the bottom. To the downside even more. It's broken all of those moving averages, and the key thing for me on this one is when it does that, I just feel like I'm gonna have to watch it, because it could have done like it did back here in August, which a lot of stocks did, but this one looks like, if it holds that level, the 138, 140, get back over 140, I still like it long, but it's as long as it stays under 140. But if the market pulls, I think this one continues to pull with it. So it's kind of like watch the market and see what your best setups are for either going long or going short. Going short, you keep on. This one could come on down to 130, 131 actually. So it's at 137. It pulled $8.50, so it could do that in another day or two. So this one's on my main watch tomorrow if it keeps on flushing. Okay, so that is STZ. Alright, on my list we already went over SPY. The next one is Netflix. One second, let's check. Yeah, out the door, this one was just straight down. Okay. Netflix. Netflix looks like it could just keep on rolling, but Netflix did break that. You know, Dan really dug into its support, so Netflix does not look good. All right, I feel like this thing may still pull on to $80 before it could maybe go back up, but right now Netflix is still dead. It has come a long way from those moving averages and could bounce back. Be careful, there may be some news pop out on this one. One thing about Netflix though, like I've always said, when it moves, it moves. So I mean, it could reverse with the market, but right now that thing is still super ugly. So I'll let Netflix actually continue to push on down to 80. Or watch it for a violent bounce. Okay, so that's Netflix. Facebook. This one I've got on watch with the market. Basically pulled back to the 50% retrace line right here. So if the market gets weak, Facebook is a great candidate to pull on back down to about 100. Okay, this thing was down 650. $100 could be a great magnet. So this is what I was saying. There were just so many setups out there. That it just depends on which ones you like for moving with the market. But Facebook, I really like that one. So watch that one. Facebook and Nike are my two main shorts for tomorrow. Looks like Google. Nice red day there. Google looks like it just wants to just roll over. All right, Google's at critical support. Okay, you can see it right here at the 700 level. Google breaks 700. You're probably going to see another $15 to $20 move quite fast. Okay, but yeah, Google, that's it. Over and under 700. More so looking at that 700 if the market rolls. Next is EL. This is a good bull chart right here. EL. Estee Lauder. Okay. Looks like it might be the new Ulta, but we'll see. This one, not. Hold on, let me do something for you. So it basically held its support down here and just started pushing. So I like this one for some continued Momo into tomorrow. So watch this one to see if it can push and break this high right here. This is the most recent high, at least within the last 3 years. Yeah. Okay. So look at that chart. All right, you got a nice wedge forming right there. It's done that many times before. Did it here, had that going, and then pull back. Now it's doing it again. So look for this one to have some more Momo for another day or two. All right, that's Estee Lauder. MMC. I'm sorry, wrong chart. Scratch MMC. Tesla looks real bad. Okay, has earnings coming on the 10th. So that's 8, 9, 10, on Wednesday after the market. So I'm pretty much not gonna touch Tesla. But if the day trade opportunity arises, this thing is at what 162.60. She could still pull. I wouldn't be surprised to see Tesla hit almost 150 before earnings if the market rolls over. So we'll see. But keep that one on watch because it's highly volatile. But myself will not be playing Tesla until after earnings. The next one is one that has been on watch and played a few times is Verizon. Okay, Verizon, I had these levels drawn a while back. We caught Verizon back here. It broke that resistance and just kept breaking all these other little minor resistances and flew. Looks like it's kind of topping right here, but the big thing is this thing was still up 54 cents on Friday. So getting a green market. So this is one that I like more on the green side. Watch this thing to keep on pushing. Okay. Um, it looks like it wants to come back down, but I'm gonna watch. It may have a little bit more Momo tomorrow on Monday because it did break this high. So I expect another, at least a little bit more push. But I'm actually waiting for that one to come back to earth. I really want to short that one for a few days, or at least sell premium against it. Okay, so that's Verizon. RRC. Here's one I like. Chart pattern. Falling wedge. Broke out of the wedge here. Came back up. So got back over this trend line. Got over that trend line. Looks to be reversing. If I extend this wedge that I had drawn a while back, okay, see how it's now I can draw this one through there if I want. See how it got tighter and tighter and tighter? But it eventually broke out of it. So, I mean, the pattern would have been over right there. But sometimes when I see these patterns come back into play, and I could have done it like that, still was it was still a declining wedge, and it still started to tighten up a little bit more than from back here. So if I redraw it, fine. That trend line held perfectly right through there, bounced up, and now it's broken out of that. So on any pullbacks, I like RRC long. Period. Okay, I like my patterns. See long, wait for a pullback. 2, 3 charts. Amazon looks dead in the water. Okay, Amazon. This thing could pull back to 450 if the market lets it. Okay, but right now it looks like it has completely reversed trend right there. So until I see Amazon get back up above, like say 550, to me, I'm not playing Amazon to the long side. I have to see it over 550 and hold it. Good, nice round number, but for right now, market pulls, Amazon keeps pulling. Amazon could come on back down, but it is highly diverged. These moving averages are separated, so you could get a bounce back. But for right now, Amazon pops, I'd probably still be shorting. But watch it with the market. And COH, Coach. This one looks like it topped out right here. That's why it's on my watch. If it does decide to bounce a little bit, but I like this one to come on back down. 35. I'd probably be targeting about 33 at least. Okay, so this one might be good for like a day or two. And that's all I have, guys. I'll get this uploaded. I'm trying to get out and watch the Super Bowl myself, so good luck. Happy trading. Catch you in chat. Peace.